Hi, everybody. My name is Marie McDonald, and I am a program coordinator here in the Dominican Republic. I'm originally from California, but I've been down here for about 7 years now. And today we are just going to go over pretty briefly about some packing tips, the packing guide, and any final recommendations and suggestions that I have for you before you begin your program down here in the Dominican Republic. I hope that you're all getting excited and ready to pack. So first and foremost, I definitely recommend that you pack lightly. If you could try to put everything in a carry-on, that would be awesome. Even if you have a smaller suitcase or a duffel bag, that's great. It's just a little bit easier when you're traveling around from the airport on the bus, going to the ILAC Center, maybe going to Campo. It's a lot easier to manage than dragging a big old suitcase behind you. We recommend that you mark your luggage with your name, and to be extra careful, you can put your name on the inside of your suitcase and also on the outside with a tag. It's better to be safe than sorry if for any reason your bag gets lost. And we want to make sure that you are keeping up to date with the luggage requirements for your specific airline. Most airlines now charge for a checked bag, but sometimes they get you and they also charge you for a carry-on bag. So please make sure you know what you're getting yourself into so that there's no surprises at the airport. We definitely recommend having a credit or debit card with you just in case you need it. And as far as the packing guide goes, I know that you all received our guide on what to bring, and it could be a little bit overwhelming. And I just want to reassure that you don't need to buy every single thing on this packing list, especially new things. If you can, please try to be resourceful. If you are missing pants or t-shirts or anything like that, try to borrow them from somebody or go to your local thrift store or Goodwill store to buy the basic things that you need, but you don't have to buy every single thing new for this program. And speaking of that, if you do forget something or if you wanted to buy any toiletries or basic necessities down here in country, we definitely do have department stores that are very similar to like a Target or a Walmart type of store where you can buy those types of things. So don't freak out if you miss anything or if you wanted to buy stuff down here as well. And some important things to mention on things that you should bring with you on your carry-on, maybe your backpack or fanny pack, whatever you have with you. Please make sure you bring your wallet, passport, any important documents that you may need, a change of clothes for one day just in case you miss a flight or you're at the airport for longer than you expected, your bag of toiletries, any medications that you use or glasses, and then your electronics like a laptop if you are bringing one down to the country. As far as clothing, we definitely recommend that you bring a lot of long pants. Things like jeans, athletic wear, khaki material, outdoor or comfortable pants, because you will probably be wearing pants way more than you'll be wearing any type of shorts. For a couple of reasons, because in the Campo, that's what we are asking of you to use when you're working with people in the Campo on a project or working in some sort of health clinic. We definitely need you to wear longer pants just out of respect and for the cultural norms. And then also here at the ILAC Center, it's a place of work and worship, and so it's just appropriate to wear longer pants here and not really walk around with shorts. And as you can see on the next point, we have shorts, but only if you're, exercising, or maybe if you're going to the river that day or something, you can wear shorts. Or if they're knee length, of course, that's fine. And then capris are okay as well. And then something that everybody should have is t-shirts. Just no spaghetti straps, please. T-shirts are perfect for everyday work. You can wear those to the Campo as well, or to your service site and working with the locals. T-shirts are perfect. And if you wanted to avoid so much sun, it's nice to have like thin long sleeves as well to protect yourself from the really harsh sun sometimes. We also recommend that you bring a couple of nicer clothes for fun events, maybe going out into the city or going to a church service or a special event. It's nice to have something a little bit nicer instead of just a t-shirt and some work pants. And so maybe some blouses or skirts, dresses, dress pants, collared shirts, button downs, anything like that would be really appropriate and fine while you're going out or going to church. Please bring pajamas, socks, and underwear. We do suggest that you bring longer socks for the bugs so that they're not nipping at your ankles or anything like that. And even though the Dominican Republic is generally very hot, it's nice to have long sleeves or a light sweatshirt on those chilly nights. You don't want to be cold. And let's see here, rain jacket, because you never know when it's going to rain down here in this tropical country. So it's nice to always have a backup jacket, and a rain jacket is perfect for that. And then as far as shoes go, you can see in the photo, I have a picture of Tevas or Chacos. Those are really nice for everyday wear. But if you wanted to bring a couple of like athletic shoes, tennis shoes, or walking shoes, running shoes, those are perfect for the combo. It's not necessary that you bring down really big hiking boots or snow boots or anything of that sort. Walking shoes and athletic shoes will be just fine. Flip-flops are perfect for if you wanted to take showers or go to use the outdoor bathroom or anything like that. That would be perfect to have flip-flops. And then sandals and some shoes for going out. Also a swimsuit, of course, for the beach, or maybe there's a waterfall excursion or something like that. If you're going to a river with local Dominicans, they actually don't wear swimsuits so much as like shorts and a t-shirt for women, and then maybe some shorts and a wife beater for guys. So swimsuits are mostly worn just at the beach here. Now I'm going to show you some photos of appropriate wear here, and you can tell in this photo it's at the church here at the ILAC Center, and the women are dressed in mostly jeans. We have a skirt, some looser pants, some leggings, and then a nice top or a t-shirt on top. And then for the men, it's nice to wear jeans and like a button-down shirt. This is a very typical and appropriate thing that you could wear here when you're going to the church service or you're walking around here at ILAC. This is a great picture of what you could wear in the combo. And so you can see a lot of people are wearing t-shirts, looser pants, they've got a hat on, tennis shoes. They look comfortable but professional at the same time. This next picture is a group of students out at the monument in downtown Santiago. And you can see the variety of different clothing worn here. And we have dresses and longer skirts, some pants, and the guys are wearing some jeans or nicer pants with a t-shirt and tennis shoes. So these are all appropriate things to wear out in Santiago. Now we don't want you to pack so much clothing because laundry will be available to you. If you're going to be in the combo for an extended stay, a community member will wash your clothes about once a week, depending on how long you're there. And just like you can see in the photo, we wash the community members will wash your clothes and then hang them out to dry in the sun. And this is a legitimate photo from one of our beautiful combos. And then at the ILAC Center, you are free to use the washer and dryer here of no charge. You just have to use your own detergent, which you can find very easily here in country as well. There are specific hours to use the washer and dryer, so we'll let you know about that when you get in country here. As far as some other things that we recommend that you pack, of course, you know, your passport, your travel documents, things that go in your wallet like a credit and debit card and cash. You can exchange US dollars down here for pesos. We have a place right next to the ILAC Center, which is really nice and handy. Your own prescription medications, and then your laptop for schoolwork or other work. And then of course your charging cords. Those can be a little bit pricey down here for specific electronics. So make sure you don't forget that. If you have a watch, it's really nice, especially like a waterproof watch, if possible. Like in the photo, the classic Casio watch is really nice to have when working down here. A journal and pen, because you will want to reflect and maybe you'll jot down some ideas and notes while you're here. It's really nice to have that when you're down here during your program. A basic first aid kit, something small and compact. It doesn't have to be huge, but things for your own personal safety and health is really nice to have so that you can have that handy on you. If you do get car sick or seasick, we definitely recommend Dramamine because we will be traveling a lot by bus. Sunscreen is a must. If you tend to get sunburn in the sun, it's really nice and important to have sunscreen all the time here every day. And bug repellent, sometimes the mosquito season is stronger than others, but it's really nice to have that as well. And then hand sanitizer is always good, and wipes just in case, you never know. But wherever you go, it's really great to have that, you know, before you eat, or if you're in the campo, or if you're working with multiple people, it's nice to be healthy. Going off of the same thing, we also put in our packing guide like a flashlight or a headlamp, and I definitely recommend a headlamp because it has both functions. And if you wanted to, you know, brush your teeth or read a book, it's really nice to have that headlamp because you can just strap it on and you don't need to worry about using your hands. And I think it's really been a nice thing to have down here. A water bottle is a must. You will drink so much water when you're down here, and please bring your water bottle. You can find them down here, but it would be great to bring your own. And then sunglasses, a hat for working outside. If you're a light sleeper, bring earplugs because there's a lot of interesting sounds down here in the Dominican Republic. Some work gloves like I have in the photo, those will be nice if you're going to be in the campo or working with anything outside like the shovel or the pickaxe or dirt or anything like that. Any feminine products that you may need, you can also find them down here. A backpack, fanny pack, or a crossbody bag like the one in the photo is really nice to have when you're walking around or for day trips, so that you don't, you know, obviously have to carry your suitcase or duffel bag everywhere you go, but it's really nice to have that smaller bag for your basic needs and your cell phone and sunscreen and water and stuff like that. You do not need your white coat if you are working in a health program, but scrubs are all right if you are a professional. If not, it's totally fine just to wear what the things we mentioned earlier in this presentation were. Some COVID updates. It's been really nice to know that COVID here in the Dominican Republic is almost non-existent. We've been a very healthy country for a while now. And I do recommend that you stay up to date with the news here, just so you're more informed and you can clear your mind of any doubts or anything like that. But I'm very proud to say that the Dominican Republic has been very good about their rules and policies and regulations with COVID. And so this country has been able to maintain some steady health with that. And the mask mandate was lifted in February 2022 in the Dominican Republic. So we had to wear our mask ever since the pandemic started up until February 2022. So we were extra careful, which was really nice because we've been very good with our COVID numbers. They've been very small. And the mask mandate was lifted here at the ILAC Center in May because we even took more precautions on that. So even though we had to wear the mask a little bit longer, we've been very safe and it's been very beneficial for us. Just a couple more final tips. Try not to overpack. I know that the packing guide is very long and extensive. It may seem a little bit overwhelming, but don't freak out. You can re-wear your things and you can find things down here as well. But try to be conscious of what you're bringing down. If you have clothes that are light colored, that's better than darker things in the sun. It tends to be very hot if you're wearing black or dark blue, things like that. And if your clothes are lightweight, that's awesome. It's a lot better, more comfortable. You can buy toiletries and your basic necessities here in country if you want to. Please don't forget your water bottle. You're going to be needing that every single day. And if you're thinking about giving any gifts to the campo, your host family, or people from your service site, some things that are appropriate would be photos of your family or friends or your hometown, playing cards, and maybe any postcards from your hometown or home state. Those would be excellent, and Dominicans love to be able to share their culture with you and have you share your culture with them. So that is it for this final tips and packing guide debrief. If you have any questions or doubts or comments, we are here for you. So please reach out to any one of us and we'll be here to answer your questions. I hope that you guys are getting excited and we can't wait to have you down here. See you soon.